if you have to put your finger on one area, and you look at for the recent years, right? What lessons has the electronics manufacturing industry? What have they learned? Or what have the industry learned?
I think the industry continues to learn.
Yeah.
And it needs to, because if you look at, for instance, the semiconductor business in the last 50 years, we've gone through a continual sinusoidal curve of supply and demand, boom and bust, which has been led by technology innovations, etc. We've just gone through another one, very, very distinct this time, which the pandemic has influenced.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily call that I don't blame the industry for that. When you think what this industry is driving in terms of the way life is changing because of it, then you get huge take-ups of technology. For instance, I'll go back as far as the early 80s. The IBM PC was introduced in 1982, 83.
Yeah.
And if you looked at surveys and reports 10 years prior, they talked about a computer in every building, not a computer on every desk.
No.
And where are we now? It's only 50 years or 40 or even 40 years. So this industry has been responsible for enormous change, and because of that enormous change, the pressures upon it have been quite extreme. So it's not surprising that the industry has got a lot of lessons to learn, because it's not being allowed to settle at any one moment in time. It's being dragged forward at an incredible pace. So I don't think that will change. In fact, I think we've all realised in the next 10 years, the semiconductor industry is set to double in size where it is today. And when you consider it's taken 45 years to get to where it is now, and only another 10 years to double, you can imagine the pressures that are going to be placed on the semiconductor industry from now until 2030 till 2033.
Yeah.
And more lessons will be learned, and there'll be more strife, and there'll be more challenges. But what an industry to be in.
Yeah, a fun one.
If you like Mind Innovation, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and share the show wherever you get your podcast. You can follow Sannah Vinding and Mind Innovation on Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And make sure to check out mindinnovation.com. Stay curious and keep learning. See you next time.